Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and welcome back to another thrifty video. Today I'm going to be looking back at this past month of sales, so May 2024. I'm going to break down for you guys how much I actually sold, tell you guys how much I actually make reselling used clothing online on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, all of the good things, and Depop too this month. That'll be interesting. We'll get there. But then I'll also give you guys, I think I have about 20 something really good sales this month. I'm going to share with you guys all of them over $50 and above. My biggest sale of the month was around $200, so we'll get there too. But it's a good way for you guys to learn brands of things that are selling well, styles that are selling well, but also just to kind of keep you guys informed of how much I'm actually selling. And I am a nosy person. This is the kind of stuff I love to know. So hopefully you guys enjoy it too. But if you guys enjoyed these types of videos, make sure to give today's video a thumbs up as we head into it. And that will let me know to make more what sold content. So here we go. If you guys don't know, I am a full-time-ish reseller online. My main platform is Poshmark, followed by eBay, usually Whatnot, and then we have Depop and Mercari kind of thrown into the mix there. This month, I didn't do any Whatnot sales, so my sales numbers are going to be a little bit different. I needed a little bit of a break, and I went on vacation this month. So we're looking at May, which is beginning of what I consider the summer slowdown. Usually in the summer, people that resell clothing online will definitely see a little bit of a slower kind of season going into the summer. People are just busier, they're out and about. So if you also have had a pretty rough month, then no, you're not alone. I definitely have seen a downtick in sales this month. So, and that's just something to be expected. You know, things are cyclical. We just have months that are better than others for selling, and that's just how it is. So for May, I am going to start by showing you guys some of my best sales. So we're going to jump into the best sales of the month. This one is a $50 sale. So I had quite a few $50 sales this month. I decided not to show you every single one. I just felt like it could get repetitive. But I'm going to share with you a few of them that I would be on the lookout for. The first one being this pair of Ultra Superior 5 men's trail running wide toe box sneakers. And Ultra is a really nice shoe brand. They really do specialize in making these shoes that are better for your feet. And they usually are known for having that wider toe box. I find Ultras pretty often. This pair that I sold this month were in amazing condition. They looked great, and they sold for $50. I had them listed at $65. They sold on Poshmark. So not too bad. From $50, we make $40 after Poshmark takes its fees. And then the next piece also was a quick sale. Both of these were pretty quick. They sold within a few days, if not maybe like 2 weeks at the maximum. This one was a smart wool piece, and I think this is my second time ever finding smart wool to resell. This was a quarter zip, 100% merino wool sweatshirt, and it was a men's size medium. I found this at my local Goodwill for $5, and it sold for $50. So again, $40 after the fees. With my cost of goods, $35 net profit. Awesome. This next piece is a bins pickup. We love that. This was a new to me brand, but it was a really beautiful suede leather purse, and I decided to give it a chance and pick it up this month. And it was this Kuba gray suede leather bow detail hobo sling bag. And Kuba was a new to me brand, but the quality was really nice and it looked really clean. So I grabbed it. I think I paid around $2 for this because in the Goodwill outlet, aka the bins, the cost of something is directly related to how heavy it is. And so I picked this up for $2. It sold for $50 on eBay, which is awesome. I've been increasing my eBay sales. We've been working hard on that. Super excited to have restarted eBay and to be making some good progress. I actually just upgraded to a store today because I've been selling so much more on eBay lately that I felt like it was necessary to kind of curb my insertion fee costs. I don't understand eBay all the time. They have so many weird fees. And the only reason I've been able to sell on more than one platform and to increase my business in the way I have been is because I use Vendoo. And I'm super excited to say that today's video is in partnership with Vendoo. And if you guys have been around my channel for a while, you've definitely heard me talk about them. Vendoo is an amazing platform where you can list and cross-list and delist all of the pieces that you're reselling online. So they are integrated with all of the major marketplaces. And just with a few clicks of your mouse, you can take a listing and list it on all of the different sites that you sell on. So it's a really useful tool if you want to be able to sell on not just one platform. If you want to sell on eBay and Mercari and Poshmark and Depop, it's the best tool I have found to do so. You also can track your inventory. You can use data analytics for your listings. And of course, as I always talk about, my favorite feature is the automatic sales detection and delist feature, which will literally see when something sells on one of those platforms that you're cross-listed on. And if it sells on eBay, it'll take it down from everything else you have it listed on, which is incredibly helpful in this line of work, because you guys know if you have to cancel an order on something like eBay, it can be so detrimental to your whole business and it can actually get you banned. And I really appreciate that Vendoo has great customer service too. And it's also not very expensive. It's not that expensive. As soon as I sold my first item this month on eBay, it paid for itself completely. And if you guys want to try it out, you can try it out for free. You don't even have to put in your credit card information. Like, try it out for free. And then if you do want to use it, if you use my code, you will get 20% off your first month, which is awesome. I've tried a lot of different softwares and a lot of different platforms, and this one is the most intuitive, easiest to use, and I have loved it the best, and that's why I work with them. So again, thank you to Vendoo for partnering with me today, and it's definitely because of them that I'm able to make the sales that I do. So that last piece we talked about was the Kuba. That was a really cute purse. Next up is the Zyrina Gauze long sleeve ruffle collar lightweight shirt. I could not for the life of me find the actual name of this piece, but Zyrina is a really good brand to know. I found it a few times now, and every time I found it, it is sold on eBay for almost my full asking price, if not my full asking price. $50 was my full asking price on this piece. So from $50, we made a good amount, and they paid for the shipping as well. So that was an excellent sale on eBay. Then this was a Poshmark sale, Lily Pulitzer palmetto dress in the Vias navy color, size small. And this sold on Poshmark for $55, giving us $41.98 of profit. And I don't even know where I bought this at this point. I probably have had this for a long time. It took a while to sell, but we finally sold it, and I do enjoy selling Lily Pulitzer, but I have been seeing that I have a lot listed and not very many are selling, so I might need to curb my picking up of that. And that's one of the reasons I love doing these videos, is I glean information like that from sharing these sales. I've had that piece for a long time, so maybe Lily isn't moving as quickly as it once did, or some styles aren't going to be as worth picking up in the future. Then next up, we have a pair of Hoka's, Hoka One One Bondi 7 Nimbus Cloud. These were a men's pair of sneakers in a size 12, and they sold for $57.60. I think I got these also in the bins. So I think I only paid around $2 for these. And then from that, we make $46.08, which is awesome. So about $44 net profit. We love that. Next up, this pair of Tory Burch shoes. These are Tory Burch Claire gold leather thong sandals in women's size 6.5. I believe these were also a bins pickup, but they sold for $60 on Poshmark, which is awesome, giving us $48 of gross profit, and with the cost of goods being so low, $2 into them, we make about $46 net profit. So that's awesome. Next up, new with tags, Pendleton Vintage Dead Stock Brown Wool Jacket size 12. For the life of me, I don't remember where I bought this, and I think it's been listed for a while. I could not tell you where I got this at all, but it also sold for $60. So we made the $48 again. My cost of goods on average just across the board is around $5, so we'll just claim that here. It's probably right around $40 net profit. Another $60 sale is this Gal Meets Glam, the Clara Fit and Flare burgundy dress. It is a size 18. This has been sitting also for a while. I bought this while we still lived in Maryland, so over a year it's been sitting, but it sold for $60. Again, $48 from that because it was a Poshmark sale. So I believe I paid around $7 for that dress back at my favorite thrift store in Maryland, 2nd Avenue. Awesome place. And it finally sold. And I have been realizing that I really need to keep working on going through all of my inventory and pulling things that are old and just lowering prices, getting rid of things that haven't been selling. I really need to be working on that. And so this has been a good reminder that I need to continue to do that, and I am. So maybe I'll take you guys along with me on that journey too. Okay, so now the next up, we have a pair of 7 for All Mankind Dojo jeans. I was pretty sure that these had been hemmed, so I made sure to include the inseam measurement. And I don't normally do a lot of measurements on the things I sell. It just, for me, it hasn't been worth it yet, but I think I might start trying to do more measurements in the future. But this is a pair of Dojo jeans, which if you guys don't know, the Dojo jeans for 7 for All Mankind are always a pickup for me. I have never had one sit for longer than a few days, and this one sold within the first few days I had it listed for, let's see here, it sold for $60. So not bad at all. I paid $7 for these, and After Poshmark took its fees, it was $45.98 was my payout. So minus my cost of goods, I made right around $40 again at the end of the day. But that's just a pickup for me. Whenever I see them, I always get so excited, and I always want to for sure grab them because I know that they do super well. So then also, these were a pair of shoes that sold, I think the first or second day I listed them. So they were a very fast sale. These were these Nike Court Legacy. These are these platform white chunky shoes. They were in a size 6.5, and I was worried about that size actually when I picked them up. You guys just saw these get grabbed in a video not too long ago. And I sold them for $60 in a day or two, which was super worth it. They were more expensive. I paid $12 for them, and then we made $48. So I made $36 in a day or two. So I think that was still worth it. I usually like to get things cheaper. I just think that it just makes me feel better when I spend less money, but I would totally pick those up again. Those were a very fast sale. Next up, another recent pickup was this Philosophy D Alberta Ferretti beaded floral bohemian maxi skirt in tan size 4. This was an awesome pickup. It was a beautiful beaded skirt I found on a new rack at my Goodwill that I like to go to, and it sold for $61, and I paid, I believe, $3 or $4 for this. So after the Poshmark took all its fees, we made $61. So like $58, $57 at the least amount of profit, which is awesome. Another amazing dress that I think I found at this same Goodwill on a past trip. This has been sitting in my inventory for a few months, but we finally sold, I think, both of them this month, probably because we were in prom season. It was this Lucy in the Sky Ivy Cow sequin dress in pink, Barbie pink, and it was in a size medium. I also sold a size small this month. I don't know if that's on this list, but it sold for $65, the medium. I spent $5 on purchasing it, and it was $52 after all was said and done. So 52 minus that 5, of course, we get $47 net profit. That's an awesome pickup. Very happy with that. Okay, then this piece sold in a bundle, and so I kind of had to figure out how much I was expecting for each piece. But on Poshmark, that was this very recent pickup. Sold within the few days I had it listed. It was a pair of New Balance 327 sneakers in Moonbeam Shadow Gray, size 8. Such a cute pair of shoes. If they were my size, I would have kept them. They sold for $70 in a bundle. It was the most expensive part of that bundle, but they were so cute. And so we made $56 from it. I believe I paid around $7 for these shoes. So right around $50 net profit. What a cute pair of sneakers. New Balance is really having a moment. So the 327s might be a good one to keep your eye out for because those are a very popular style right now. And also this sold to a viewer, so thank you so much if this was you. I appreciate it so much when you guys make purchases from me. It means literally the world to me, so thank you so much. Next up was I think an eBay sale. Yeah, it was this New at Tags Walt Disney World 50th Anniversary Iridescent Spirit Jersey. Spirit jerseys are awesome pickups. They sell really well. And this one I bought it on Whatnot. I love to drop into sales sometimes and buy things to resell online. This, I think I used credits to buy, so I don't think I have anything into my cost of goods. But it was New at Tags. It sold, I accepted a $70 offer for this piece, and it was an eBay sale, so I made some good money there. But yeah, I thought that was a really cute pickup. I thought it was really darling, and it was a size small. No, it was a size medium, but it definitely was oversized. The Spirit jerseys normally are, but also Disney Spirit jerseys are amazing pickups. If you find them, some of them are worth hundreds of dollars. The next piece was another recent pickup. It was a Nordstrom signature woolen cashmere collar cardigan in cream, size extra small, an eBay sale. I was worried that it wasn't gonna sell quickly because we're in summer. It is a cardigan. It was thick and luxurious, and also was a size extra small. So it had some things working against it, but it sold for $75 still on eBay, which is awesome. And it was only listed for maybe a month or two, which I feel for me is not bad at all. I've been doing better and better at picking up pieces that sell quicker. I've been looking through sell-through rates. I've been doing all those things to try to minimize how long I have something sitting. But even so, still, sometimes you just have pieces that take a while to sell. Then this Dress the Population Corey Chiffon Fit and Flare cocktail dress in pine, size small. I got this again at the same newer Goodwill that I've stumbled upon that I really like to go to. It sold for $75. We made $60 after fees, and I think I paid $7.99. That's what usually all my dresses are at my Goodwill. And so $53 net profit. Awesome. And then, oh my goodness, okay. So this is making me want to go thrifting because this is also from a local Goodwill. And if I can find these things at local Goodwills, that is awesome for me. This is a pair of Nike Air Max 270s, and they were the Barely Rose color in a size 9.5. This was a great pickup. I saw these, I looked, and I was skeptical about picking these up because I do like selling Nike Air Max 270s, but some of them have been sitting for me. But this was apparently a very popular color, the Barely Rose, and I'm glad I looked up the specific colorway because colorways can really play a critical role in how much things are going to sell for. And they sold for $80. I paid $12 for these. Again, I paid up for these, but we made $64 after Poshmark took its fees. So I made $52. That's still awesome. I'm happy with $52, and they sold within a week or two of me listing them. So love that. Another amazing sale, another shoe sale. I've been loving selling shoes this month. Was this pair of M. Jemmies, the Greta red leather clogs in sunset red, excellent use condition, size 7. They were so cute. I found these on a new rack of shoes, and I was so pleased. They were only $5, and I sold them for $80. So I had them listed at $100, accepted an $80 offer. We make $64, so I make $59 net profit. Okay. Now some fun pieces. My top 4 sales here, 3 out of the 4 are from the bins, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to have some very cheap pieces that sold for a lot of money. So now we're into all over $100, and I'm excited to share with you what they are. Here we go. A couple of these are from my You Won't Believe What I Found in the Bins video, where I found like all of my best finds of all time in the bins. Awesome video. Make sure you check it out. The first thing is this Coach Willow tote bag in dove gray with the signature canvas interior. This sold on eBay for $110. So if you guys missed that video, everything in there I picked up from the Goodwill outlet. I paid about $2 for each piece. It sold for $110. So we made close to like $80 off of this piece, which is amazing. That's an awesome pickup. This next item, I had multiple offers going back and forth. I had a lot of interest in it. I think if I would have listed it during football season, it would have done even better. But this is your reminder. If you only sell women's clothing, don't sleep on the men's section. Go check it out. If you only sell men's clothing, don't sleep on the women's section. Go and check it out. If you don't sell shoes, like this, look everywhere here when you're at the thrift store. This is a men's piece. It was a vintage Indianapolis Colts NFL rare Magic Johnson 90s all over printed tee, and I saw this and I thought it was really special, and it was an amazing piece, and I didn't see any other Colts pieces from this line listed. So I listed high. I listed I think at $200, and then after doing a lot of back and forths, I accepted a $111 offer. So $111.11 to be exact for this t-shirt, which is awesome. But it is crazy to say, yes, somebody paid $111 for this t-shirt, and I probably could have gotten more. It was worth a lot. Really interesting, cool vintage piece, and it was sold on eBay, which is so nice, which is helpful for me building up my eBay credibility over there for sure. So yes, that was awesome. I got that at my local Goodwill. This next piece also definitely came from the bins. It was this Coach baby bag, black leather diaper bag in excellent use condition. And I sold this for $115 on Poshmark. So $115, we make $92 from this. With that being said, $90 of net profit from a purse, which is phenomenal. I love that. I love that I was able to find such a beautiful bag in the bins. For sure, super excited about that. And then, so those were all 3 really amazing sales. All of those over $100. We love that. My best sale is about double that. It was $200. I had these listed, I think, at $250 and accepted a $200 offer on these rare bunker 90s platform leather boots in black and white. It's a men's size 10. I got these in, you've guessed it, the bins. I love finding vintage chunky shoes there, and these were actually worth quite a bit. They sold for $200 on Poshmark. I paid $3 for them, and I made $160. So $157 of net profit. They did take some time to sell. I listed them in February. So February, March, April, May. So maybe 3 or 4 months of sitting and waiting to be, sold. But all my other pieces that I sold, especially on eBay, sold pretty quickly. But that is an awesome sale, and I definitely will be on the lookout for more pieces like those boots in the future. Boots, kind of shoes, chunky shoes. Sometimes style really is a great way to sell something, and that is a lesson I've been taught over and over again. Even though I am kind of like the brand's queen, I love looking for specific brands. Style has been really surprising me lately. Sometimes style is, really amazing too. So you got to be aware of the styles. You got to be aware of the brands. You need to be aware of all of it to help you do the best you can in your business and in your job. And the overview numbers. I decided to do this at the end. So with all that being said, I sold all those amazing pieces. In total, I sold a little bit less than normal this month, and I didn't do any whatnot shows, which usually every time I do a whatnot show, I usually sell around $1,000 of clothing. So I didn't do any of those, but I did sell $3,612.36 of clothing this month. So almost $4,000, which is around my goal. And without me doing as much work and going on vacation, I think that I'm very pleased with that, especially as I also have been making YouTube videos the entire time as well. And then from that, after all the fees are taken out, we made about $2,700, $2,704.02 to be exact, from after everybody took their fees. So that doesn't include my cost of goods, but I'm really happy with that. I think getting over $2,000 a month in my profit is pretty good. I'm going to keep on working on raising up that number. I do think I'm going to be doing some whatnot shows again in the future, and that will help supplement my income. Hopefully here in June be a little bit more consistent in listing. It's definitely summer for me too. My birthday's coming up this month. My mother-in-law's getting married this next weekend. Like, there's a lot going on. I think we have to remind ourselves of those sorts of things too. Like, it's okay to have your business do a little bit worse so that you can enjoy your life. I think that is a very, very timely message. I need to hear it too. It's okay if your business does a little bit worse this month and you have an amazing time with your family and you make memories. That is more important in the long run. So if you needed to hear that, I know I needed to hear that too. So but yeah, those were my sales this month. Let me know if you learned anything or if you had an amazing sale this month. Please share it down below. Super excited when I get to read through and see what you guys have been selling. I love doing that. But yeah, and thank you again to Vendoo for sponsoring a portion of today's video. I really do recommend them, and I use them every day, multiple times a day. So it's not like I'm recommending to you guys something that I don't truly believe in. I use them every single day, and they really have changed my business. I have grown exponentially since I started using them. So if you use my link, you'll get 20% off of your first month, and that does help to support my channel. So if you're considering it, I would love it if you would use my link. That helps them track who is watching my videos too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.